I came early in the off season and met all the coaches and the new GM and the new regime here, and I think our fans have a lot to be excited about. I'm definitely excited. I think we're headed in the right direction. We're trying to build a smart, tough, disciplined football team, and I think everyone's preaching the same message, and it's coming across very clear.
What's your interaction with Coach and McKenzie, and just the fact that they have a defensive background? What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, it's obviously a good thing, but if you mess up, they know exactly what you did wrong as well. So, I think for us, we're just laying the foundation. At this point, everyone's trying to learn exactly what it is that they want to implement, and everyone being on the same page. I think they, letting us know now. Everyone has to know what to do, and you have to execute under pressure. So I think that's one thing that they're building, and obviously as a veteran that we're trying to filter down through the team as well. So I think we're definitely headed in the right direction.
What's the key to being that smart?
So you did it. It wasn't even a contact thing.
Well, just developing practice habits. I think that's one thing that we're trying to do at this point now. Coming out day in and day out. Practicing our craft, working on it, fine tuning. None of us are in football shape at this point. It's good that we don't have to play a game tomorrow, but we're working in the right direction. So, like I said, I'm excited. I think Raider Nation has a lot to be excited about. We're looking forward to doing big things this year. But like I said, it all starts here on the practice field.
Richard, it's pretty early, obviously, but what can you tell Raider Nation about how this defense is going to be different than last year?
Well, we're definitely going to be disciplined for sure. We don't want to lead the league in penalties or anything like that, but we definitely want to be aggressive. Not trying to take any of our aggressiveness away, but also just playing smart football. And I think that's one thing that since I came here, as a defensive lineman, you think of tough, physical, aggressive style defenses, and we're definitely going to keep that, but take the penalties and things that aren't helping us win, taking those off the field. It was a big blow for us when it went down, because it messed up our rotation a lot. Guys that was normally in there and understanding what we were trying to do. So with him back healthy this year, I think it's going to be big for us.
There's not a lot of ends who get known as running. Most of them are guys who get after the quarterback. What does it do to a team if you have an end who's that good against the run?
Well, you can just depend on it. And, you get teams into second and long. And that's where you want to be. You can get our nickel defense out on the field, and then we can start dictating more to the offense what we're trying to do, rather than having them dictate to us. I always say the offense know where they're going and snap down, and anytime we can dictate to them, that's what we want to do. So, he's a big part of what we're trying to do.
Do you think this defense is less predictable than the past Raider defenses would be? You got to be able to get a sense of that yet, or is it too early?
Well, I think it's still early. I think we're still laying down the foundation of what we're trying to build here. I think everyone's excited. I think I've said before, I think our fans have a lot to be excited about. I'm definitely excited. I think the new coaching staff is leading us in the right direction. So I think we're off to a good start.
Have you found that as your career's gone on that the healing process after a 16-game season takes longer every year, or did you have a good season in that regard? Did you come through
I think every season's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, every game is different. Some games you're like, man, what happened? I'm so sore. Yeah. And then some games you're like, man, I feel pretty decent. And that's kind of how it is from different seasons.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, I was like, man, I'm beat down. But then last season, at the end of the year, I felt, maybe because I didn't play much during the mid-season anyway. But, so I think it has a lot to do with it in that regard, in terms of how much you play and, the different style offenses you play. So, but, I think anytime you can stay off the field as much and keep your offense out there, I think you'll definitely feel a lot better.
How much do you rest during the off season, and how much do you really train to stay in optimal shape? I don't know what your weight would be now, but you look like probably less like you lost weight since last year.
Yeah, definitely leaned out. Down about 10 pounds. But I would definitely say early in the off season, like I really start end of February. I kind of get acclimated to just some little health club type stuff, and then I'll just do anything in terms of that next month, just completely opposite of football. Whatever I would do, I wouldn't do that just so I'm not tired of football when it starts back up. So just different type training in the off season. I did a little boxing, a little bit of everything, and then I get more football specific as the season gets closer. So, but I definitely train 4 days a week for sure. That's always been my routine. I think it's one of the things that keep you strong, especially in the interior of the line.
Any first impressions on Terrell as your defensive line coach, rookie NFL coach, I guess?
Yeah. No, I told him he
Break him in.
Yeah, no, I think actually he came down to see me this off season, and so that was a big step in our relationship. Getting off to a good start, and because I think as a veteran player, when you had a lot of turnover, from year to year, sometimes you could be not as open to a new regime. Maybe if you was a rookie or first, second, third year guy. But I think this coaching staff has been tremendous because they all preaching the same message and they're all on the same page in terms of leading us in the right direction. So I'm definitely excited about it for sure. All right, guys.